Hi, everybody. It's me, Jessica, and I'm about to guide you through a quick hardcore express. We're going to get this class going from right down here on our mats. You don't need any equipment today, and I'm really going to challenge your total core. So starting from kneeling, shoes are optional. We're going to press ourselves up onto our knees. Inhale your arms up overhead. I know you can't see my arms, but that is okay. Exhale, squeeze your glutes, drive your hips forward. Look up for a little back bend. Inhale, we're going to rain our fingers down towards the floor and come into child's pose. Exhale, find yourself a cat. Inhale, find yourself a cow. Exhale back to your child's pose. Inhale back up to your kneeling mountain with a little back bend, and exhale hands down to heart center in namaskar. Let's do that again. Inhale, press up onto your knees, arms come up overhead, hips drive forward, take a little bit of a back bend. Exhale, fingers rain down towards the floor, glutes come back towards your heels, take a little bit of a child's pose. Inhale up into cat. Exhale into cow. Inhale back into your child's pose. Exhale, hands come off the floor, glutes press forward into your kneeling mountain. And then exhale, hands back down to your heart. Let's get that warm up one more time. Press up onto your knees, drive your hips forward, arms go up overhead, eye gaze goes up overhead, squeeze your glutes, drive your hips, exhale, fingers rain down towards the floor, glutes come back towards your heels for a little bit of child's pose. Inhale, pull your hands in, chin tucks towards your chest for a little bit of cat. Exhale, chin pulls forward, find that arch in your back for a little cow. Exhale, back into your child's pose. Inhale, press up onto your knees, drive your hips forward, arms come up overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart, hips on top of heels. Child's pose, take a moment just kneeling here in namaskar. Awesome. Exhale, hands come down towards the floor. I want you to give me a couple cat cows here, maybe shifting or shaking your hips side to side. A little extra time for you to warm up and find what feels good for your body. Let me tell you how we're structuring today's workout. We have a total of 6 moves. Bump, bump. Sorry, we have 5 moves. Someone can't count. It's me. We're going to do each move for 30 seconds with no rest in between. And then you're going to get 30 seconds to rest. So 5 moves, 2.5 minutes of work, 30 seconds of rest. We're going to do that 3 times. The first move that we're going to go for is a mountain climber. You can do your mountain climber as fast or as slow as you want. You can be on your knees, just driving your elbow towards your knee towards your elbow or your knee towards your nose. We got 3 times through. So think about changing the direction. If you want to go for a plank into a mountain climber, you're welcome to. We got planks next, though. Giving you a warning. We start in 3, 2, 1. So 30 seconds, as fast or as slow as you want your mountain climbers to be. Shoulders away from your ears, eye gaze down towards the floor. And if you need a pause, send your glutes up towards the ceiling. Take a moment in your down dog. When you can, come back forward into your plank form. Find these mountain climbers as fast or as slow as you want. We have our non-moving plank in 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds of plank. Make sure that belly isn't sinking towards the floor, so low belly pulled in. Remember, glutes can go up towards the sky for active recovery and down dog. Can you take this active recovery before you put your knees to the floor? Finding your plank. We got 15 more seconds here, and then we're going to come right into a push-up. I want you to use your best and smartest push-up form for you, which means I'm going to bring my knees down to the floor back into tabletop in 3, 2, 1. So from tabletop right here, I'm going to go for a real modified push-up. Elbows going back behind me at a 45-degree angle means I'm working the triceps, and I'm bringing my whole upper body down at 1 time. The reason I have my knees in is because I know myself, and when my legs are back, sometimes I just, the belly comes to the floor instead of the chest coming to the floor. So I want you to find your best push-up form for a side plank in 3, 2, 1. Side planks. You can roll to the side. You can have your hip down on the floor. You can press up onto that bottom knee. You can bring your top leg forward and your bottom leg straight. But we're in the side plank to win it. You're already there. What can you do today? Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Your back shoulders are pressing against an imaginary wall. And if you didn't see it coming, our next move is going to be the opposite side plank in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So just switching sides. I'm taking that opposite side plank and pressing right back into it. I'm enjoying this modified version for round 1 with my top leg on the floor and my hips are lifted. The shoulder blades are squeezed together. My shoulders are pressing against an imaginary wall behind me. And as soon as we finish this move, we get to take a break. Our first 30-second break, and then we'll repeat all 5 of these moves 2 more amazing times. Take a break. Yay. I'm going to face the opposite direction this time so that I can remember that we're on round 2. Move number 1 are those mountain climbers, whether you're in a plank or you're in your modified tabletop for your mountain climber. Right now, you can either just breathe or come back to your cat-cow movements. Climbers in 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to change the direction that I'm driving that knee. And I'm moving nice and slow for myself today. Being kind, post all these delightful holiday indulgences. So proud of you for showing up. And I'm so proud of myself for doing this too. Remember, hips can go to the sky for a break. Try not to let those knees touch down to the floor unless you're doing your climbers from here. But we're still moving. And now we've got that plank. 30 seconds of whatever plank that you want. I'm going to do a forearm plank down on the floor. Even here, you can take a break, sending your hips up towards the sky, or you can work your shoulders even more by going for this dolphin plank and then shifting the weight forward. So you can get a little saw-like motion for 3, 2, 1. Push-ups. Find your push-ups and coming back to my knees. Another push-up I really like is the 3 pause push-up. So on the way down, you pause intentionally 3 times and then press back up with some power. Whether you're doing a modified push-up or a real full body push-up, I think that finding those little extra pauses, side plank, can really help to add in the challenge. You can do whatever kind of side plank you want. I'm going to add in a little rotation this time, getting a little bit more of the obliques working. Taking the extra challenge too of keeping my legs long instead of using the top leg to help find balance. 3, 2, switch to the other side. Get through this move, and then you have 30 seconds to just rest. Different sides of the body can also have different strength, so be cool to yourself here. Don't be all uncool. And if you need to take a modification on one side because you're being smart for yourself today, then that's fantastic. Honor wherever you're at, whatever that might look like. 3, 2, take a break. Yay! 30 seconds. Just stretch and breathe. Make your exhale a little bit longer than your inhale, and it's going to slow your heart rate down. It's going to make you feel more relaxed, even if you feel like, whoa, that was something. And you know what else? Something. We got one more time through before we're done. So get ready for your last round of mountain climbers in 3, 2, 1. I'm going to go for some wide mountain climbers this time. Get that nice round, juicy booty. And remember, just like before, you can do these from your knees. You can do these from your toes. You can do a combo of on your knees and on your toes, but you're going to keep moving and you're going to keep doing your best, and it will always be enough as long as you know that you're trying. One plank to go starts right now. Keep externally rotating your shoulders. So when we come into plank, we want to make sure that we're not rounding ourselves forward here. You're squeezing your shoulder blades down and back. We don't want that low belly to sink down. So core is pulled in, stomach is pulled in for 3, 2, 1. Great. Find your push-up. We got options for push-ups now. You know about that 3 pause push-up. Ooh, feeling those triceps burning. We got 1 minute of work to go once we finish this move. We got our last 2 side planks. For 3, 2, 1. Find your second to last side plank, however you want it to look today. I'm going to try and add in a little leg lift. And that rotation. And even if you bring your hip or your knee to the floor and you find a leg lift there and rotate with your hip or your knee down, so great. Let's switch, get that other side, get right into it. Remember, once again, both sides of the body are not the same. So you're just appreciating whatever it is that your body can do today, as modified as you want or need it to be. Just keep going. We got a couple seconds left. Whoop. Yay! Go ahead, come on back into your tabletop. And from there, give me a couple cat-cows. Tucking your chin to your chest, really separating your shoulders. And then pulling your chest all the way forward. Great work. One more nice and slow in each direction. And then from your neutral tabletop, open your knees nice and wide, send your glutes back towards your heels. Walk your hands all the way forward, relax and release your head and hairline towards the floor. If this is too much in your shoulders, or you really want to relax your back, your hands can reach all the way towards your heels. And your shoulders can just relax and almost try and touch the floor. Send your big breaths to the back side of the body. Create some expansion between your ribs. And if you walked your hands to the back of your mat, drag your fingers forward. And then walk your hands all the way to the right side. Left hand might even come on top of right hand as you intentionally shift your hips to the left. Create a big stretch throughout the whole left side body. And then take your time, one hand at a time, walk your hands to the left. Right hand can come on top of left. Hips can shift towards the right. And then hands back to the center of the mat. Pull them in one more time from your tabletop. Take a slow cat. Take a slow cow. And then sit your seat on your feet. Take a moment, shoulders relaxed away from your ears. And give yourself a couple of big shoulder rolls here, one at a time. And then change direction of those shoulder rolls. Stretch your fingers all the way down to the floor, a little decompression of shoulders. Inhale, arms up overhead. Right hand grabs hold of the left wrist, a big reach over to the right side. Inhale back to center, left hand grabs right wrist, big reach to the left side. Inhale back to center, separate your hands. Interlace your fingers behind your back, stretch your knuckles down towards the floor. Maybe you can even squeeze your hands palms together. Maybe you can even pull your hands further behind you, nice big stretch on your chest. One more deep inhale. On your exhale, release. Interlace your fingers in front of you. Turn your palms forward, tuck your chin to your chest. Find that big rounding of your back again. On your inhale, arms come up overhead, separate your hands. Yay! And then exhale, find any stretch that you want or need as your arms come back down to your side. You did it. I hope you're feeling so great about yourself. I'm so thrilled you were able to join me today. And I can't wait to work out with you so much more in 2024. Please don't hesitate to let us know what you want or need in your workouts, and we're going to look forward to bringing it to you. Till then, have a wonderful rest of your day and a wonderful rest of the year.